Yes, I could have been a judge, but I didn't have the Latin. I didn't have the Latin for the judging. I didn't have sufficient to make it through the rigorous judging exams. They're very rigorous, the judging exams. They're noted for their rigor. You get people staggering out of them saying, "My God, what a rigorous exam." So I became a miner instead, a coal miner. The mining exams aren't very rigorous. There's a complete lack of rigor in the mining exams. They only ask you one question, they say. Who are you? Only got a 75% on that. But it is a wonderful substance, coal is. It really is the most interesting job. Lifting up lumps of coal all day. Yes, I mean coal is an interesting substance itself. It wasn't just there, it had to be made. God didn't just say, "Let's have some lumps of coal lying about," like he did with most of the other amenities. No, he went about it a much more roundabout way. He blew all the trees down. He did. He got a good wind going, and he blew them all down. Then, gradually, over a period of 3 million years, he turned them into lumps of coal. It was all part of his plan, all part of the grand schemes of the universe. Of course, people didn't see it like that at the time. People standing underneath the trees, for example. They didn't exclaim, "Hurrah! Coal in 3 million years!" It was more along the lines of, "Oh dear, there's trees falling on us." So, you see, coal is a very interesting substance. I wrote a book about my experiences down the mine. It's called My Experiences Down the Mine. Oh, it's a wonderful story about a man that goes down the mine, and he sees a lump of coal right near him. "Aha," he says, "I found a lump of coal. Jolly good. It's the very stuff I'm looking for." And then he bends down, and he grabs it, and he lifts it up to about waist level, and then he puts it in a trolley, and he shoves it off down a long dark tunnel, never to be seen again. That is the story. It is short, but it is extremely boring. I took it to a publisher and he agrees with me. He says it's the most boring story in the universe. That the only problem with it is everything. And most of all, it lacks the sex element. The sex element, you see, is very vital to us during these dark, horrible, gloomy times. So I've went back and I've rewritten it. It's the same story, but I've added 3 nude women. Beryl, Strutter, and Margaret. 3 nude women who've gone down the mine for a bit of a dance. It's the same story, but I've added a few paragraphs saying things like, "Meanwhile, the 3 nude women continued to dance about." It's done wonders for the story. I can scarcely put the book down now. That's the wonderful thing about being an author. You can put as many nude women in your stories as you want. I'm writing a new book. It's called A Million Nude Women. It's a mining story. It's about 1 million nude women who are wandering around in the desert looking for a place to sit down. They wander for many a year until the leader of the nude women, Beryl Jarvis, sees a disused mine. "Come on, women!" She says this very loudly because the last one's about 6 miles back. "Come on, women! Let's run down this disused mine and have a bit of a dance." So all the nude girls rush down the disused mine and dance about. It's a scene unparalleled in mining history. So you see, what I'm trying to say here is, if you're a miner, when you get too old and frail and sick and stupid to work anymore, you have to stop mining. Well, the very opposite applies when you're a judge. So all in all, I wish I got into the judging. That's all I'm really trying to say.